rent to charge and why is it important to charge an appropriate rent? Payment problems ranked as the top concern by 84% of landlords. Evictions due to non-payment are expensive because they incur court costs and legal fees, as well as the time and expense of finding a new tenant unexpectedly. If your house rent is too low for your area and property, you will attract too many irrelevant profiles. If your rates are too high, you may have trouble finding tenants at all and risk losing out on your monthly income. Your job as a landlord is to find the fair market rent sweet spot, not too high, not too low. In this video, we will find out how to set the right rental price for your property. Hi, this is Yoshu Pradhan. Before we get into the video, do consider subscribing to our channel and hit the bell icon for future updates. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. Let's understand how to set rent price for property. Let's talk about the 2% rule. Some landlords have heard about the 2% rule, which dictates monthly rent should be about 0.5 to 2% of the property's value. But keep in mind that this is just a quick method to estimate your potential rent. Also, property prices have risen faster than rent prices in recent years. Use this to give you a lower and upper limit for rent price to be set. One pro tip: seasonality can greatly affect rent prices. A pattern seen across the country is that the demand for rental property is highest during the summer and tends to plateau during the winter seasons. This happens for a number of reasons, but mainly because it's more inconvenient for renters to move during the colder months, or that most people don't want to disrupt their children's school year. Next is that you also need to determine the suitable rental pricing for homes similar to yours. You need to research the local market. You can do this by checking rental property websites or rent calculator apps. This will help you set a fair price for your property. If you have a 3 BHK for rental, check out what the rental prices for 3 BHK is in your area. Standard factors which influence rental prices are the type of unit, floor level, square footage, layout condition of appliances, number of bedrooms, bathrooms, closet space, and parking. NoBroker's Rentometer is an excellent way to know the rent of different places. You just have to fill in details like location, BHK type, and you will get to know an approximate rent of that area. The best part is it is super easy to use. Visit nobroker.com now. Make a list of properties similar to yours and research the rental rates and occupancy rates. Then, based on the pros and cons, determine how much you can charge compared to other pricing. Another important factor to set the right rental price is location and amenities. Consider the location and amenities of your property. If your property is located in a prime location such as near a popular market or in a bustling area, example in Koramangala or Indiranagar, you may be able to charge a higher rental rate. Similarly, if your property has additional amenities such as gym or a swimming pool, you can charge more rent. Don't forget to factor in any additional costs associated with renting out your property, such as property management fees and utility bills. These costs can impact your rental income, so make sure you factor them when setting your rental price. Next factor affecting the rental rate of a property is age of the property. Take into account the age and condition of your property. If your property is relatively new and in good condition, you can charge a higher rental rate. However, if your property is older and requires maintenance, you may need to adjust your rental rate accordingly. One more important thing to consider is demand for rental property in your area. Consider the demand for rental properties in your area. If there are a lot of people looking for rental properties in your area, you may be able to charge a higher rental rate. Conversely, if there's a low demand for rental properties, you may need to lower your rental rate to attract potential tenants. For instance, there is a high demand for rental properties around tech parks and schools, since professionals and parents consider the distance to office or schools for children as an important factor. Price of a 2 BHK in a tech hub like Electronic City would be 25 to 30K onwards versus a similar 2 BHK in the outskirts, which is far from the tech hubs, would be 15K onwards. Setting the right rental price for your property in India requires careful consideration of various factors such as location, amenities, condition, demand, and additional costs. By researching the local rental market and taking into account these factors, you can set a competitive rental price that attracts potential tenants while ensuring that you are getting the maximum rental income possible. Well, that's it for this video. If you found this video informational, do like, share and subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to hit the bell icon for future updates. Thanks for watching. See you next time.